This time on Bondi Rescue, a man pulled unresponsive from the surf.
No pulse, no breathing.
24. No signs of life.
And
Hello.
Reidy's back.
I hope you're a good swimmer.
Blowing a lot of hot air. It's Bondi's biggest summer in years. Hot, clear days have sent crowd numbers through the roof. More people means more rescues.
Make sure you stay right in the middle of the flags. Stay nice and close to shore where you can stand.
Bondi's rescue hotspots are the South End and the notorious Backpackers Rip, with Central and North Bondi considered much safer. This afternoon, nowhere is safe.
Walk straight in and down to the red yellow flag.
The entire kilometre-long beach has become a lifeguard's nightmare. A strong, outgoing tide causing several powerful rips.
We had probably, I think it was 7 to 8 rips across the beach. It was pretty much one of the most dangerous days I've seen at Bondi in probably over 10 years.
Troy, straight in front, buddy. Quick, fast as you can.
There was a gentleman floating across the bank, head down. I was waiting for him to put his head up and take a breath of air and do some movement. And then he didn't move.
Centre to Noah.
Yeah.
I need you back here, buddy, straight in front of the tower.
By the time Noah arrives, Troy has already joined the rescue effort.
When I got there, a member of the public's taken our lifeguard board out. On the board, 1, 2, 3. And was trying to put him onto the board so they could carry him back to shore. Okay, everyone on the side. Grab this one, just lift him. He's foaming from the mouth. Gotta lift it, the fin's gonna hit. And I could see no signs of life. Stay fib. No, stay fib.
It's pretty much the last person to get a handle on the board and help carry him in.
Keep going.
Casey's role is to set up the defibrillator, but he can't leave the tower unattended.
Jack, can you take down?
In that situation, we were lucky we had Jack, who could take over the tower.
Off-duty Jack is suddenly in the hot seat.
Jack, oh yeah,
Yeah. To be just thrown into the tower, it was, 0 to 100 for me.
Ambulance, please.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. When a major incident happens, you kind of know your role straight from the start. So while we're out in the water, Casey's getting all the defib and oxygen ready.
A defibrillator monitors the heart and, if needed, delivers a powerful electric shock to get it back into normal rhythm.
Go right up, we're gonna get going. Keep going, keep going, keep going. He was probably around about 160 to 180 kilos. Gotta get out of the water. Seeing it was low tide and he's been washed onto that shallow bank, it was a lot easier for us to get back in. Keep going. Otherwise, I don't know how we would have got him back in. I got him. Now, put it down, put it down, put it down. Put him down, put him down. Okay, down. Off this side. Get the board out of the way.
No one knows what happened or how long the man was face down in the water. Every second is critical.
Okay, he's breathing. So we've rolled him onto his side. No, he's not. We've drained the fluids out. Okay, now rolling back. Rolling back. Hold me rolling back. Check his pulse.
A bystander says he's a medical professional and tries to take control of the situation.
I do. I'm a lifeguard, it's all right. Let me go back. Okay, you can do it. Yeah.
Troy is having none of it.
We can't be sure that this person is a doctor. Is oxygen on? So what we do is trust the training that we've been put through. 23, 24, 25. And we also know that we can work well as a team to bring this person back to life.
Casey dries the patient's body so Noah can attach the defibrillator pads.
We'll do 2 minutes of CPR and then we're going to...
My role was to look after the head, make sure the airways were open.
Don't worry about the oxygen chest. You've got a big patient, it can be quite difficult. You've got to use a lot of your strength. and I would have broken 1 or 2 ribs just to get the oxygen pumping around to try to kickstart the brain and the heart.
Okay, if the DP's about to do the analyse, I'll just keep going for there. Don't worry about the oxygen until after this.
I think you need to stand clear in a second. Hands off. Hands off. Hands off.
Yeah, good. Go.
They can't touch the patient in case the defib delivers its strong electric shock.
No shock advised. It is safe. Touch the patient.
Okay, straight in again.
If needed, begin CPR.
Check the cabling for me. No.
You for 1 minute 30 seconds.
On full.
With Troy, Casey and Noah all on the resus, there's only one other lifeguard for the whole beach.
It was super dangerous, lots of rips running. Will was 200 metres away. We could have another 5 people drowning at once.
At that moment, Will has got problems of his own at North Bondi.
Guys! Help me! Hey! Help! Hey, let go of the forward! Come here!
There's people in dangerous spots. Everybody's focused on the resus. I made the call.
I might hit the shark alarm here. All 4 of them are on this resus. I've got no one else for the beach.
Yeah, copy. There are rare occasions where we can use the shark alarm for something else, such as clearing the water for a mass rescue or a first aid.
On the radio? Make sure it's dry.
Okay, defib on, Noah.
Troy starts another 2-minute round of CPR.
Don't worry about the radio.
The patient's body spasms.
When you're doing compressions on someone, there's electrical currents trying to pump the blood and oxygen through the body. It can be body spasms.
It's moving.
It can give a false sense that the person is actually conscious and alive.
His eyes are moving.
He's not conscious.
In this case, he was definitely still unconscious.
You're right, Cassie? Yeah.
Continue.
Before this resuscitation, I've had a pretty big day. I've done numerous amounts of rescues across the beach, and so you're quite exhausted already.
Yeah, 1 more set and then I'll go.
Yeah.
Continue.
It's quite hard on the body to press on someone at that size.
You all right, Troy?
Yeah.
Going out?
Yeah, after this.
With Casey managing the airways, I figured that it was just going to have to be me to swap over.
It's all right. Everything's all right. We'll get him.
It's been nearly 5 years of working down here, and this is my first resus. There's foam coming out of his mouth, no pulse, no breathing. It's pretty intense.
Continue.
It's Noah's turn to step up.
It's been nearly 5 years of working down here, and the time's come.
Okay, you're going to have to take over.
Yeah.
Ready?
Continue.
It's his first resus.
The defib puts out a metronome. You just follow that beat for the compression.
Listen to the defib.
But the background noise and the adrenaline and the chaos of it all, I just couldn't hear it. So I just had the song by the Bee Gees, Staying Alive, in my head.
Okay, one second.
It's perfectly in time, which is really ironic.
Stop. CPR.
Okay, guys, so stand by.
Stop.
Everything stay clear.
Do not touch the patient. Analyzing heart rhythm. Do not touch the patient.
Finally, a sign that their desperate efforts aren't in vain.
Analyzing.
I could just start seeing a little bit of a rise and fall in his stomach.
Are you getting a pulse?
Yeah, I've got a pulse.
Okay, let's roll in and just
Roll in for a second. Ready?
We've rolled him onto his side into the recovery position, and the whole crowd starts clapping.
fine.
Just shows that there is a lot more awareness out in the public. They knew he was conscious. They knew we've got him back to life.
Continue. Continue.
Are you right there, buddy? Open your eyes for me. Open your eyes. Keep your eyes open, okay? I want you to stay awake from me. Stay awake. Just focus on nice deep breathing.
Once you see that person open their eyes, you definitely get a bit of a goosebumps through your body. Like you just, it's a great feeling. There's nothing better.
You're right, buddy.
Stay with me.
Central to Troy, ambulance to see it.
When the paramedics arrive, we've done what we can do to give this patient the best chance of survival.
Well, relax, just stay down, please. Stay down. We need to just relax a moment.
Lifeguards have no time to rest or reflect on what's just unfolded.
Get out of the water. Don't swim here.
Other lives are still at risk up and down the beach.
I just got to reset this beach and make sure no one else is going to drown or something else will happen on the beach.
The patient from Sydney is thought to have suffered a medical episode in the surf. He's since made a full recovery.
I don't know if there's ever going to be a textbook resus, but I feel like we got pretty close that day. Working in first aid, we learned about the chain of survival, early recognition, so we saw the patient very quickly, early access to advanced medical care, which, we got onto the ambulance straight away, early CPR and early defibs. As the chain of survival goes, it was pretty good.
I'm really happy that my first resus was a positive outcome.
What are you? You okay?
Yeah.
Since the ones you get in the car, it's hard to think. That's why I let it on.
Everyone back in position?
You reset the kits and make sure you're going again, get everyone back in place, and you move on. Keep moving forward.
You don't take it too far out.
I think you can always get better. You can always improve. But when I look back at that resuscitation, it was an incredible job. Everyone should be very proud of themselves.
Today, Bondi welcomes back a familiar face. Andrew Reid, or Reidy, has returned after a 2-year break.
Yeah, just another reminder, try and stay out of this hole, please. Yeah, I've been off for 2 years on parental leave. 3 beautiful children, and the last 2 were pretty close together, so wanted to spend time with the kids while they were young. Letting you know that you're all swimming in front of a dangerous parasite.
Reidy has been a fixture at Bondi for nearly 20 years.
Yeah, lots changed. Back in the day, I had blonde hair, which was made even blonder by Coca-Cola and lemon that I used to put in it. I'm probably one of the older dogs now. I still try and keep fit, but I could probably run rings around a lot of the younger blokes. It's good to be back on the beach, eh?
It's good to have you back, bro.
Oh, thanks, mate. It's a very lovely thing of you to say.
For Will, the novelty of having Reidy back on deck could soon wear thin.
There's no one like Andrew Reid.
Don't go in that hole. You guys will 100% appear on Bondi Rescue if you swim in that hole.
Really good on a megaphone. Reidy never shuts up.
Guys, there's 2 dangerous current signs. Not 1, but 2. You can't have missed both of them, surely. I try and make my megaphone announcements fun and interesting. Guys, spin around, have a look at those 2 yellow signs, swimmer and the cross. But there is a serious reason behind it, because I genuinely don't want them to drown. Me saying no, 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 that means no, 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 no. If I can get them out of the water and down to the flags, I've been successful. Do you like that? Good one, eh?
You make yourself one, mate.
I try and mix them up a little bit.
Yeah, I can tell.
And like any good performer, Reidy always makes sure to check the mic before starting his routine.
Before Reidy makes an announcement, he makes 3 blows into the megaphone. So
Hello. I hope you're a good swimmer. We're about to find out. You never want to talk into the megaphone when it's not working, so I always give it a quick and then off we go.
Reidy's also been known to try a spot of rescue commentary. Unfortunately for Will.
Seen a rescue that needs to be done. I keep hearing the same whining voice, but I can just make out what he's saying, and it said something along the lines of,
This is Will's first ever rescue. Go Willie, yay!
Actually, Will's been a Bondi lifeguard for 6 years.
Basically put me to the sword in front of everyone, and then he decided to end with...
Give a big round of applause, he spotted him too. He's our trainee lifeguard, old Willie.
I liked him better when he was on daddy leave.
Reidy's got so many years of experience. He's a fantastic lifeguard. He is a good bloke, and I've got a lot of time for Reidy. I just wish he didn't talk as much.
Reidy is experienced enough to know when to get serious.
I might be in here in front, Noz.
A man has been swept off a sandbank right in front of this central lifeguard tower.
He was heading out in this rip, which we'd done a few rescues in already. He went from floating to climbing the ladder and drowning within seconds. He was screaming his head off, going under. Yeah, you've just got to get out there as quick as you can.
With the patient unable to keep his head above water.
Oh, shit.
There's not a second to lose.
Oh, Reidy's off the board.
Just got this double up shorey. Literally, it just exploded on me. And I tried to hold the board and it twisted my shoulder right around and I felt my ligament tear a little bit.
As the swimmer struggles to stay afloat, Reidy loses vital seconds recovering the board.
Losing the board can definitely be the difference between life and death.
Oh, wow.
Lucky for me, as it happens at Bondi, there's so many surfers around, a surfer got to him in time and all was good.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, mate, thank you. Good on this one. Hold on, hold this.
When I got to him and got him on the board, he was definitely scared. He was pretty close. I reckon he probably had another 30 seconds left in him. Gotta be careful, huh?
Well, what happened? We just drag him inside.
That's called a rip. That's why we put the signs on the boat.
No, you gotta sit between the red and yellow flags.
Oh, he was screaming. He just started to panic, obviously, very quickly. And then this little sucker, I'm trying to get under it, and then it just lost the board, which is a cardinal sin. I owe the boys a case of beer. Either way, it's bad.
Reidy doesn't have time to dwell on his mishap with the board.
Just swim straight back to shore. You're swimming against the rip.
There's always another swimmer to save.
I need some help. I need some help. That's what I'm here for. You're in a pretty gnarly rip.
68-year-old Chris might be from California, but he's not much of a beach boy.
Screwed up. You screwed up big time, boss.
He said, oh man, I screwed up. I went in the wrong spot. And I was like, oh mate, it's all right. It's all good, you have, but that's what we're here for, and this is why we love doing this job.
There's definitely a big rip tide here.
That's why you gotta swim with the red and yellow flag.
Big problem.
No worries.
I'm okay.
You're good.
We're all good.
Thanks, brother. That's all right. Well, fine.
Look, I got everybody excited here, even my wife. I haven't seen her that excited for a long time.
If Reidy was hoping to ease his way back in after a 2-year break, Bondi didn't get the memo.
It was a big day for me, a good little initiation back to the beach. Hey boys, let's go over onto the sandbank, please. You go from doing nothing, you're just sitting around having a laugh with the boys to like rescue, 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 and then your muscles aren't really warmed up. Yeah, it's Bondi.
There's no point burying your head in the sand. When it comes to weird and wonderful sights, Bondi always delivers.
I was with Tommy in the tower and I looked north. I just saw this bloke standing with 2 creatures.
Can you please confirm the guy with a red hat, left on the promenade?
What are these things?
My name's Adam, and I'm just walking my ferrets.
Down here on the beach, We've seen dogs, we've seen cats, we've seen rabbits, horses, alpacas, ferrets.
I love ferrets. I think they're great pets. They like to run along the beach, have a bit of a dig. They like to chase the seagulls. They're little carnivores.
My history with ferrets is slim to none.
No, I've never seen anyone with a ferret before. It's so cool, man.
I didn't know you could put them on a leash. I didn't know you could own them as a pet.
Everyone starts to ask you what they are.
Because he lives in a small apartment in Bondi, he can't have a dog. So he skipped out on the cat and decided to go for ferrets.
When they get sleepy, they just kind of lay on the ground and refuse to move. That's why I got the bag, carried them home.
Nothing surprises me anymore down at this beach. If someone showed up with their pet flamingo, I'd just say this is Bondi.
Hey, Will from Bondi Rescue here.
True from Bondi Rescue.
If you want to see the latest episodes from the latest season,
We've launched Bondi Rescue memberships.
sign up now, link below, and join.
Next time,
Hey,
Bondi's record-breaking day.
We were doing rescue after rescue.
But will it break the lifeguards?
They're drowning underneath the mat.